What's up guys and welcome to FPL Today. I'm your host JNO, welcome to the channel and welcome to my team for Game Week 12 where we look back at how I did in Game Week 11 and look forward to Game Week 12 and further to see what I'm going to be doing in the FPL game and also hopefully help you out with your decisions moving forward. But before we get into this video, if you want any FPL Today limited merchandise, please check out the link in the description down below and also like, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when videos and live streams go live on the channel, and let's get into the video. So we're starting off with my Game Week 11 performance and we're going to do it the same way we did it last week, a quick overlook of how I did and then we'll get into some more details about how the players did. Overall I got 56 points, which was 4 above the average. As long as I'm over the average, I'm okay with the game week, but it wasn't as good as last game week, of course, at all. Did see a drop in rank outside of the top 10k to 17,898, 728 points overall now. So I'm happy with where I am right now. It's a bit disappointing after last game week to drop out in the top 10k, but there is still some pluses in my side and we're going towards the international break with a team that looks okay for Game Week 12, so probably holding a transfer moving forward. So I've got 2 transfers to make after the international break. So not too bad a game week for me, but to be honest, there was one player that really saved me, which we will get into. So we start off with the goalkeeper and defense. We start off with Matt Ryan at 4.6 million. It had to end eventually, didn't it? Unfortunately, no clean sheets, no save points, only 1 point from 90 minutes played. Literally, he did nothing for me this game week. But after 3 amazing game weeks, I really can't complain about how he did in Game Week 11. We then go on to the rest of the defence, and to be honest, Alonso was the only person to get me any returns. Not many clean sheets this game week, unless you were lucky enough to own a Leicester City defender, a Newcastle defender, and a Huddersfield defender. But Alonso did pop up with an assist, 6 points from 90 minutes played. He got 1 bonus point as well. Penalty area touches was 5, not bad for a defender in the game week, and he created 2 chances. He did much better than, unfortunately, Doherty. Wolves have just hit a patch where they can't keep a clean sheet, despite their underlying stats defensively not being too bad. 90 minutes played, 3 goals conceded. He had 1 attempt on goal, which was on target and created 3 chances, so he does still have that attacking threat, and hopefully Wolves can build moving forward and get a few more clean sheets. Seems like I may have missed the boat there. And Benjamin Mendy coming in for Andrew Robertson. Fortunately for me, Andrew Robertson didn't keep a clean sheet either, but Benjamin Mendy didn't. Man City dominated against Southampton, but unfortunately they did concede 1 goal in Ings' penalty, and Ings was on my bench, which was very disappointing. The one game week I don't need someone off of my bench, and Ings comes up with 6 points. But still, he had 1 penalty area touch, created 1 chance, which was a big chance. So hopefully Mendy moving forward will be the right choice. I'm slightly wondering if Laporte would be a better option, slightly cheaper, allow me to bulk up my team elsewhere, but we will see moving forward. We then move on to the midfield, and again, not many points here either. I did tell you one person really turned up for me this game week. We start off with James Maddison. He's the player that worries me the most right now because despite underlying stats looking decent, he is not getting any attacking returns. 3 points from 81 minutes played, 2 penalty area touches, 2 attempts on goal, 1 from inside the box. It was on target and it was a big chance. He created 4 chances and 1 big chance as well. Leicester City still do have favourable fixtures, but he's just not returning any points. And underlying stats can be great, but I still need those attacking returns. Then Pereira, unfortunately Newcastle put in a great defensive performance. He was very, very quiet. 2 points from 90 minutes played, 3 penalty area touches, 1 attempt on goal, which was from inside the box, but it was off target, and 1 chance created. Part of me is thinking maybe I should have risked Deulofeu after seeing him in the last 2 game weeks as well, but there was always a worry that he wasn't nailed on, so I think Pereira was a safer choice, but Deulofeu would have been a good risk. Hazard did play 26 minutes, which means I'm hoping he will start playing 90 minutes moving forward in the future. 11.3 million, he did get an assist, 4 points. No bonus points, no penalty area touches, but he created 2 chances in the 26 minutes he played, and 1 of them was a big chance. Then Mohamed Salah back up to 13 million, no returns against Arsenal, although he did have 8 penalty area touches, 3 attempts on goal, 2 from inside the box. 4 chances created and 1 big chance created. So it's unfortunate that he didn't return anything, but it was a tough fixture for him. And then Fraser, again, no returns, but he looked good as well. He looked promising, 73 minutes played, 5 penalty area touches, 2 attempts on goal, both from inside the box and both on target, creating 3 chances for his teammates and creating 1 big chance. Bournemouth looked very good against Manchester United. So some part of me is thinking the fixtures maybe not too much to worry about as long as I've got one Bournemouth player covered. But Fraser and Wilson, which we'll look on to in a second, both looked decent. Then we move on to the forwards, and we can see that Wilson at 6.7 million, he got me 7 points. He returned very early in the game against Manchester United, and to be honest, first half, there was about 30 to 35 minutes where Bournemouth could have scored more. If they had, game week could have been very different. 7 points from 90 minutes played, 1 goal, 2 bonus points, penalty area touches at 12, 4 attempts on goal, 4 from inside the box, 2 on target, 2 big chances, and created 3 chances for his teammates. So Wilson, I'm still very happy with. He's one of the best strikers in the league at the moment on current form. So Callum Wilson potentially isn't going anywhere. And if I do think of transfer him out, his increase in price is starting to catch up with Arnautovic, who is a very promising look at the moment. And then Aguero was my captain. He got 13 points, which for me was doubled to 26. He did very, very well over the game week. He actually played 90 minutes for the first time in a while as well, getting 1 goal and 2 assists. Was outperformed by Raheem Sterling though. So there is an argument that Raheem Sterling is the one that you should get in despite the fact of rotation, because Aguero doesn't play 90 minutes all the time, and then Sterling usually does, and then has a rest every now and again. But bonus points 2 for Aguero, penalty area touches at 14, attempts 4, 3 from inside the box, 2 on target, 1 of which was a big chance. He created 4 chances for his teammates as well, and created 1 big chance for his teammates. So Aguero, very good game week, probably saved my game week overall. So thank you, Sergio Aguero. Looking at my Game Week 12 lineup, we can see that apart from a few players, they all have very favourable fixtures. We've got Matt Ryan against Cardiff, which is a very nice fixture. Hopefully, Matt Ryan returns to getting about 10, 11 points for me again. Alonso against Everton at home. You'd expect Chelsea to do well in this one. Arsenal for Wolves, Doherty away. Probably not the best fixture, but I don't really have anyone else to play instead of him, and I am trying to carry a transfer. Mendy against Man United. Man United, Man City games can go either way, so who knows what's going to happen in that one. But Mendy isn't the type of player that you drop. No Man City player is right now. Maddison against Burnley at home. He has a stay of execution for this game because Burnley have been conceding a lot. Then Hazard against Everton as well. Hopeful that he plays the full 90 minutes. Mohamed Salah probably going to be captain against Fulham, who just seem to leak goals. Even Huddersfield can score against them. So Salah, I'm hoping for another good game week from you. Pereira against Southampton away. It is away after their away performance against Newcastle. I'm not so sure about Watford, but hopefully Pereira can do well for me. Then you've got Ryan Fraser against Newcastle away. Bournemouth, I just really like the look of, so he's staying probably for another game week. Same with Wilson. Hopefully he can bag a few more returns. And then Aguero against Man United at home. Hopefully he puts in a good performance at the Etihad against their big rivals. And then on the bench, Ings against Watford at home. He could potentially come in, but knowing my luck, he'd get a blank after scoring last game week against Man City. And then Bennett, Arsenal, Wan-Bissaka, Tottenham, unlikely to come in unless they are needed. And that is it for this My Team episode. Unfortunately, I'm not going to go over any transfers because I don't have any in mind at the moment. Just before the Game Week 12 deadline, I may try and get a video up about potential transfers you could make if you're looking to make transfers. I'm also working on some extra content for the channel video-wise about players versus players and who is in form, so look out for that. Should be live on the Wildcats channel on Tuesday if this video goes up before then in the evening, so also tune in for that if you've got any questions for me and the guys. Also check out all the links in the description and hit that like button if you've enjoyed this video. I've been JNO, this has been FPL Today, and remember, it's all about the game.